year. The theme is wild things. So come dressed as like lions, tigers, bears, honey badgers, that sort of thing. Also, there's a general student council meeting today at lunch. So Mr. Murray's room, English room, same room as usual. So be there.
Okay, so thank you so much to those of you who have already filled out that new this year questionnaire. Really helpful information. Thank you so much. If you have not done this and you still want to, it's going to be open forever, for whenever you want to do it. Again, you can find it by going to the Dean of Haiku Extras, Dean of Students Corner. It's right there. Also, if you're interested in mindfulness meditation classes, do come and talk to me. I'm going to try to get in touch with the woman who teaches that as soon as possible. And then finally, tomorrow during the PATH period, that part on your schedule that usually meets right now, we will be in here for convocation. Thank you.
At the beginning of school, Mr. Harmon did a number of introductions. I always forget to have him introduce to our new students. Our unofficial, I guess we always think we're the Falcons, but these are our unofficial mascot. This is, I actually don't know. This is one of the pair of California desert tortoises that we have, Fred and Rosie. So this is either Fred or Rosie. They actually are both male desert tortoises. So we have an ongoing campaign to rename Rosie, although some of you guys are all way too young to remember there's a basketball player named Rosie Greer, so he was not a female. Anyway, California desert tortoises, they were a gift to the school about 17 or 18 years ago, so that's how old they are. They were hatchlings at that point. And they actually came back after staying with me all summer to reside in their brand new, beautiful tortoise habitat that is right down by Day Hall. Was tooling around so happily that I said, okay, well, I'll just bring one of them to introduce to you. But they're both down there, let me just set up for you a couple of guidelines to enjoy them by. Number one, the habitat is certainly easy to see, but that's what we're going to ask you to do is just watch them, observe all those wonderful skills that you learn in science and your other classes as well. So observe them, enjoy them, don't feed them. So you get something that your mom put in their lunch that you didn't think was particularly appetizing, they probably won't either. So don't throw it in there. Don't throw, just because you see me putting dandelion greens or bananas, if you had dandelion greens in your lunch, don't put them in there for them. So just remember not to put anything into the enclosure ever. And the second thing to remember is that, especially as the enclosure is trying to become established, not to go in the enclosure. I know it's hard to, it's very enticing to go and pet them. And in fact, I can even hang out there outside the chapel for a few minutes, so if you want to pet his little head, you can. But please just watch them and enjoy them, and because they belong to you guys.
Just quickly, today at 2:45 we will be having club announcements, so please no club announcements this morning. If you are president or vice president of a club, you need to talk to me before you will be allowed to make an announcement. So please make sure you talk to me, and club presidents, vice presidents, people making announcements. I will need you here at the front at 2:45 today. Thanks.
So when I was walking out of Day Hall to come over to break, I heard downstairs some people were singing together. I thought, it's so great. Just sing. You don't need to unpack an instrument, you don't need to tune, you just sing. So, I'm here to invite you to come sing. Tomorrow morning, choir starts right there at 7:40, and you're all welcome. And if you can't sing, that's irrelevant. I don't believe it. Now, band also starts tomorrow in the music room. So if you want to be in band, bring your instrument. If you want to be in both band and choir, you can do that. It takes a bit of doing, and tomorrow go either to one or the other. And then tell me or Mr. Dalla that you want to be in band or choir also. And we'll work out a schedule so you can be both. So tomorrow morning, 7:40, band and choir. Be there.
Just to let you know, the bees are gone, so the microwaves are back in the student center.
Hi there. Hi. As many of you may or may not know, my name is Evan Coleman.
And I'm Eugene Tsao.
And we are your all-student body tech officers.
Basically, our job is to keep you up to date with tech news from the faculty and to help maintain York's technological integrity.
That being said, there is one big piece of news we've come to share with you today. This week, York will be moving to another Wi-Fi channel. You may or may not have seen it already. It's called York Skyhook, but you certainly would not have been able to connect to it.
You see, this week, every one of you will be given a special Wi-Fi password that corresponds to your name. And when you get this password, you can use it to connect to York Skyhook.
But there's a catch. Once you use this password, the network will capture your device's MAC address. This does two things. It connects to your device to your name, and ensures that the password can't be used by any other device.
Now, before we get to the implications of MAC address collection vote, let's talk about why we're doing this. To do so, we're going to use a metaphor. Imagine that all of the internet is a big gulp slurp.
Now, normally, you'd like to drink a big gulp with a big gulp straw, so you can more quickly consume your internet slurp, right?
But unfortunately, the cable company has quite literally hit a roadblock. Right now, there isn't enough cable fiber running along Highway 68 for us to increase our bandwidth or our straw size.
So, the big 7-Eleven that is Ryan Ranch is out of big gulp straws, and we have to resort to using coffee stirrer straws. That is, at least until the cable company expands their pipeline, which reportedly should take until December.
As a result, we're going to have to minimize our network usage. That means that we should all try to restrict our internet usage to school-related activities.
Now, for those veterans out there, you will recall that in the past, York has been good about trusting its students with internet responsibility, and hasn't traditionally blocked websites.
And please, believe us when we say that it isn't about you, it's about us.
Because of the raw bandwidth that some online activities can take up, and the limited bandwidth that our community shares, the school has blocked certain sites, like Netflix.
Please try not to think of it as the school taking away your internet freedom, but as a tech faculty trying to preserve everyone's right to use the internet for school-related matters until such time as we can all stop worrying about bandwidth.
This discussion also falls right into the implications of MAC address collection. Yes, the tech faculty will be able to a certain extent to see your personal internet usage in the new system.
No, this doesn't mean the faculty is watching all the time and judging. Oh, Evan just looked at one direction on Google.
For shame. Rather, if you make your internet presence too imposing for the network to handle while performing a school inappropriate activity online, the faculty will take this into account when choosing sites to block. There are obviously ramifications for egregiously irresponsible use of school internet, but surely that won't be a problem.
Still, the faculty have already given us warnings about YouTube. Seriously guys, most of you have smartphones. If it's terribly important that you watch some funny cat videos, use the cellular network and take the load off of York's network.
That also brings up a good point. If your bring your own device group includes a smartphone, please refrain from using it on the new network. 4G service here is actually probably faster than the Wi-Fi is anyway.
And if by chance you use more than one device at school, just talk to any tech official, teacher, or student, and we'll try to accommodate to your needs. Again, I'm Eugene Tao.
And I'm Evan Coleman. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We're here to help. And thanks for listening.
So volleyball, our first meeting's going to be today after school, after the thing about clubs in the gym. We're just saying that because we didn't really clarify it last time. Yeah, it'll be really quick. So. Thanks.
Okay, seniors, remember that tomorrow is college night from 6 to 7. We're going to be going over senior retreat stuff, so come with your parents.
And permission slips are due by college night tomorrow. They were sent out in email by Ms. Maston, but if you can't find it, you can always check